All right, so my captain has given me an order for a single forward lay dry. Since it's a single forward, I know that I'm going to be taking a supply with 4-inch hose as opposed to a dual, which would be 3 and 2.5. So I'll repeat my order back. Single forward dry. I'll remove my seatbelt and get out of the cab. When I get out of the cab, I'm going to make sure that I don't have any ground obstructions. I'm going to verbalize and visualize clear. I'm going to step off holding onto the handrail with one hand. I can step off either forward or backward. Once I'm out of the cab, secure my door. I'm going to check to make sure my SCBA is on and operational and my radio is on the correct frequency. Again, I could do this in the cab or out of the cab as long as I complete it before I initiate my hose lay. All right, so I'll step around the back of the tailboard. First thing I want to do is I want to size up my hydrant. I want to make sure whether I have a wet or a dry barrel hydrant. I also wanted to know number and size of discharges. I'm going to step up onto my tailboard. I'm going to dress my tailboard. Single forward lay dry. I know I'm only going to need one single 4-inch supply line. So I'll remove my female coupling and my hydrant toolkit, set them on the tailboard, ready to go, and I'll step off my tailboard, again, holding on to the handrail with one hand, and I'm going to step off either forward or backward. Before I step off, I'm going to verbalize and visualize clear, make sure I don't have any obstructions on the ground. Once I step off, I'll take my 4-inch supply line and I'll put it over my dominant shoulder, securing the hydrant toolkit and female coupling across my chest. Now I see this hydrant here. I have 2 posts that are obstructing the way, so I'm going to take this a little bit different than I did the hydrant with my duals. My first option is going to be like I did with the hydrant down below. I'm going to pass on the right-hand side. I'll advance 20 to 25 feet past, and then I'll slap it and wrap it, okay? Now that I have these posts here, I'm gonna have to take this a little bit different. I'm gonna bring my female coupling back with the hydrant toolkit, and instead of doing the standard slap and wrap, I'm just gonna take one bite of hose and wrap it around my hydrant. Gonna wrap it around the hydrant, pull the line taut, making sure that the hose isn't hung up on any discharge caps or any discharge valving. Once that's secured, I'm gonna return back to the engine. I'm gonna take my seat, put my seatbelt on, and tell my engineer to lay line. My seatbelt is secured. Engineer, lay line.